that working? I hope so. Hello to everyone watching on the VOD, by the way. I mean, that might be someone, um, just sitting on YouTube live page, I suppose. But I'm going to assume anyone here now is from the VOD. And my microphone is all messed up. I'm just gonna wait 5 minutes or so. I don't know who's showing up. But I'll wait 5 minutes or so. I didn't really advertise this stream as much as the other ones, to be honest. Which is not to say that I'm not excited to play all the games. But yeah, for anyone here, let me know how my microphone quality is. I actually have three different microphones. I think they were all playing simultaneously before. I'm curious which one will work the best. Hopefully it will be better than my old headset. I mean, I have, like, one of the microphones is my old headset, but I've got a couple more. I've got a dedicated one for this. I don't know how good it is. I'm kind of worried about the noise filter on it. Oh, and I should probably turn my webcam on. That's very good. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm a real streamer boy. As you can see, I've got a real microphone this time, so stream quality enhanced. But yeah, I'll wait a few minutes. Ooh, maybe I should have pinged some people. Ah, well. Oh, hello. Hi, Blank Riot. You're always a regular on these. I appreciate that very much. This is Axis? Oh, right, I always forget. Yeah, you wanted your game played first, if I recall correctly. Or at least you wanted, I think it's your game, isn't it? ULTRAWARP? Yes, sir. Right, well, it's been about 5 minutes, so I'll get on with that. Let me just close down a few things. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got all the games. Okay, so there are 25, I believe, games to play. I hope I've got them all. I've tested them all to some degree, but I hope there are no issues while running. And this time I actually read the readmes and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking like a real professional. But without further ado, Ultra Warp. Can everyone see that? I think that will work. Let me do my best narration voice. Gabriel visits Earth. He finds people killing and torturing each other. Gabriel is disgusted. Gabriel kills everybody. Earth is now hell. Avenge humanity. Damn. I wonder if blood is fuel and if hell is full. Is there supposed to be sound? There is. Okay, we've got it. You'll have to tell me how the sound mixing is. F to punch. Wow, it's just like my favorite game. I think that's an enemy. Okay, let's actually take this seriously. WSD and space to move, F to punch. I don't know why I'm repeating those. Press left control, S or M6. That's my favorite button. To slide. No background music, just shooting and jumping sounds. Okay, cool. Shoot with left mouse. Okay. Ooh, I like the classic rotation on this. Very Pygame-esque. Probably my only complaint, oof, at the moment is maybe it's a problem with my monitor, or perhaps the blinding rays of the sun, but I could do with a bit more contrast. You might find some inspiration from some other game. I just, I don't know, it feels, I can't think of any game this is similar to. Um, Maybe Cave Story? Maybe? Yeah, that's probably it. Hell's complex spatial structure roll credits there, we got the title there, has caused the formation of gravity wells. There we go. Okay. I don't know, this isn't pertinent to your game specifically, but you can parry projectiles. But I think either the last jam I entered or the jam before the last jam I entered was also a platformer with gravity wells. I think it's just one of the universal jam templates. Which is not. Ooh, here we go. We got the parry there, which is not a criticism. I just find it very funny. Um, okay, take those guys out. I like the par. I like how everything stops when you parry. That's very nice. And I like the generous parry window as well. Um, Somebody knew how bad I was at platformers. Try shooting 4 coins in the air. Sorry. And while standing still and shoot one of them. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Oh, it's got the like homing streak. Jump into the pit to descend deeper into hell. This is what I tell myself whenever I have to play a platformer for a Pygame stream. Um, I'm just so bad at them. Although, I seem to be doing all right here. And look, I even remembered that you can press Q to equip the pistol. I'm basically a pro. Oh, you told me too late, Axis. I already know. Okay, let's get this. Now it's gonna become a nightmare for me. Okay, don't make fun of me, alright? Those are the rules. No making fun of me for being bad at platformers. That's part of the appeal of the stream. That's like the point. Ah, there's a double jump. Very nice. Try holding RMB. I presume I have to touch the weapon first. I should be using the parry more, I'm gonna be real. There we go. Oh, what was the button? I'm not as pro as I'm not as pro as I thought. What was the button to equip the shotgun, I think? Was it? E for shotgun. Okay, good. Not hidden. Another platformer to suck at. I don't know if you're making fun of me or yourself, but yes, that is the fear I feel. There's quite a few enemies. I need to get better with the coins. What was the coin button? Was it just with a pistol that does coins? Hold right mouse for core eject. Definitely not inspired. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to run this. I do appreciate there are checkpoints, because otherwise I'd be in big trouble. There we go. Ankith says hi, chat. Hello, Ankith. Oh dear. Oh no. Axis, help. This is a feature. We descended too far into hell. We're one game in and we're already too far in. Oh, hold on. Let me restart again. There we go. Figure it out. I don't want to. What's the... Oh, it's X. I remember now. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Okay, hear me out. For next Halloween jam, the theme is to make the worst jam game possible. This is not a dig at this game specifically. The idea that I think I need to use these. But just the idea of like a jam where your goal is to make just the most awful game possible. Just think of the level of meta we could do. Okay, this is the secret reveal part. I have never actually played Ultra Kill. Everything I know about it is just from the cultural zeitgeist. Do I need to use this weapon to get over to that platform? Getting first in that jam? Oh, buddy. Maybe I'll enter the jam. Blasphemy. Just jump precisely. Oh, don't say that. It's not that I don't want to play Ultra Kill. It's just I have limited time. And when someone's like, check out this super hard, first-person shooter slash platformer that takes ages to like learn to beat and is very skill based. I think, you know, I have chores that need to be done. There we go. No. No, 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 no. No, I need my checkpoint. Oh, there we go. There we go. Spam space and left. I don't know if... I assume these are going to kill me. Yeah, the beams. There we go. You know, I know I'm gonna jinx it, especially when I'm right next to these biblically accurate angels, but I think I'm doing alright. You know, by my typical standards, that is. I say. Why did I say that? It was stupid. Okay. Okay. There's the portal down there. Maybe I can slide into it. There we go. Can you actually kill these? Are these killable? Use the coins to kill the virtues. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, speedrun. There we go. There. Ooh, no, 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 no. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Stop skipping rooms. The point is to get to the end, isn't it? How does one skip a room? Just trying to hit one of these stupid coins. There we go. The fun is the journey. Buddy, I got 25 games to play. I got a journey and a half. I got a monitor that is about to turn off if I don't press a button that I moved out of the way specifically for this. Release the hordes. There's quite a few. I'm not gonna make it again. It's so over. You need shotgun core eject? My god, man. Like, in real life? It's not that bad. The problem with the shotgun core eject is obviously there's a bit of a wind up on it. Although I guess I could hold it. Reload the core, yeah. But there's all this stuff here. You would be good at it by now if you didn't skip the rooms. Look, you show up to these streams. We both know that's not true. We both know that I would not get good enough to do this if I didn't skip the rooms. Haha, I was doing so well on that one. Haven't you ever heard of the grandmother test? There we go. I need a checkpoint. I need to descend right now. Oh, who's this fine fellow? It's, legally distinct Gabriel. It's Michael, maybe. I don't know. Is Michael in Ultra Kill? Okay, I should stop using core reject. I should use the saw blade gun. I should use the parry features when I should use. Use coins very well. If I can actually land a hit. If I could just hit a single one of these coins, I'm sure I would do absolutely swell. I'm not good. I'm trying to use the parry. I'm not good enough with the timing. Unfortunately. I wonder if I could just spam parry to do damage. Tossing coins above you and standing still is the way. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to hold on. I can't believe the first game I decided to play was the gravity platformer with bullet hell elements. It's not a good fit for me. It's not, it's so over. You don't understand, I have to go to work in 22 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this game. So, I'm sorry. It's my fault, really. Work is a social construct. Well, for me, it's more of an antisocial construct, but... Can you parry those? I think I think it's a bit cruel to put a parry button in with like a cooldown and then to just throw multiple projectiles. So you can't parry them all. That's a bit mean, if I'm being honest. I guess you can parry them enough. It was too powerful otherwise. It's too powerful for me now. My guy is teleporting all over the place. I missed the coin. I get him. Please don't tell me he has a second phase. He has a second phase, doesn't he? Great. No, that's good. That's what I wanted. No, I'm not mad. Who's mad? I'm not mad. I don't think the coins are the way. I think the shotgun is the way. I think spam clicking with the shotgun is the ultimate solution here. By the way, is all my frantic, terrified mouse clicks, are they showing up on the mic output? Are they, am my desperate laptop tapping? Because I would prefer if they were noise gated. Just the in-game sounds? Okay, that's good. I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to beat this boss. I think I may have to quit. Is there a third phase? Hi Bacon, have you played InDepth yet? No, this is the first game. We are less than 4% through. Which speaks volumes to my ability to play jam games. Well, your frantic caps lock typing is very endearing, Axis. I'll play InDepth after this. You can avenge humanity? I hate humanity! Humanity made me do this. If all of humanity was dead, I wouldn't have to, I could be doing whatever I wanted. You've gotta move. Thanks, man. I'm trying to get the parry, because the only way I can survive is just to mash the parry button and hope I get the timing down. That's really the only way of doing it. Because the parry is on a cooldown, really, isn't it? You have to just kind of hope you can sync it with the never mind. Can you parry them on, you gotta dodge. Oh, I have to move out of the way of the projectiles? Ugh. Why, I hadn't considered that. It's simply dodge. Skill issue. It is a skill issue. What, you can't dodge these? What are you, some kind of amateur? It's like you've never played ULTRAWARP before. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. You have avenged humanity. Thanks. Thanks, Axis. I'm glad I avenged humanity. That makes me feel good. Send a screenshot? No. I mean, I didn't make a screenshot, but I got the second best thing, which was recording my entire playthrough live and doing commentary over it once more. I mean, I think I'm a little time restricted. But no, overall I think that was a pretty good game. Not a game that I am very good at, admittedly. But I thought it was very forgiving for the most part, which appeals to me. I liked the weapon variety. I liked how there were my throat is dry. Multiple stages. I like and a boss at the end. Very good for just a jam game. I would say in terms of feedback would be, I mean, the parry is pretty generous most of the time. I think maybe having it sort of clear all projectiles or most projectiles on screen on a successful parry might be good. I think better contrast on the art might also be good because it's hard to see a lot of the enemies. But overall, it was pretty good, and I enjoyed the live creator reactions in all caps. That's why I do this, so people can scream at me for being bad at their artistic works. Anyway, that was ULTRAWARP by Axis. Let me just record that. Next up is gonna be InDepth. That was suggested by Matrico. I presume they're the creator. Oh, here we go. We got a real title screen, not a title screen, a splash screen on this one. Lowland Palms presents InDepth. Give me 1 second to record a timestamp here. Okay, here we go. How to play. It's a regular shoot 'em up, but 3D in quotes. WASD to move, RF change depth, spacebar to shoot. I am very curious. Level 1, Biosphere. Oh no, I've already forgotten the depth button. Chat, what was the depth button again? And also, is this game too loud? I need to know. Oh no, it was the depth button. Hold on. Quit. R and F. There we go. Sound effects are a tad loud. Try that. Okay, I got this. You gotta match up the old thing on the left. The enemies have a rectangle outline once they're deep enough to be hit. Yeah, that's a nice quality of life feature. Okay, no. Oh, no, I'm back. Okay, we good. Not quite. I presume a skilled player could, cycle in and out of depth to avoid being hit. But alas, I am not a skilled player. Also, I cannot reach the I key because my microphone is in the way. People have stopped complaining about the sounds being too loud, so I'm assuming they're good now? Nice. Level 2, Technosphere. Oh my god, it's so techno! You hear no sounds, but they're cheap and simple. Nobody wanted to tell me that? You're all just gonna make fun of me? I think is there a noise gate on... Microphone is also very muted. Oh no. After this, I will adjust my microphone. See, the problem is I think, the quality of the microphone is good, but I have to be very close to the microphone for it to be functional, which presents a challenge. I have to kind of awkwardly lean in. Can't win. Just can't win. I have like a weird hunched, a little hunched gamer posture when I'm trying to lean into the microphone. I hope that's better though. There we go. But yeah, if there are any problems with my microphone and the audio in general, let me know. That's always been an issue for these streams. I need a dedicated streamer desk with like just neon, just RGB everything. That's perfectly set up. That's what the Pygame community Patreon funding should go towards, I think. Dedicated streamer desk for me. Hey, there we go. How many levels are in this game? Three levels total. Why? What a coincidence. That's the number of level we are on right now. I need that shield. Need that shield? There we go. I like the power-ups, by the way. I haven't actually given feedback on this game because I've been too busy playing it, which is always I guess that's a good thing when you think about it. But I will as soon as I stop being shot. Easy, I just have to avoid every single projectile and not get hit once, and I'll be golden. Maybe I could wait for its current projectile cycle to end. And then just kind of rush in there. Is this cheap? Is this intended gameplay? Oh, you're joking. No! Okay, I don't think I could do... Oh no, I got no lives. Oh, dang. Part of me wants to go through and I think I could probably beat it if I had another shot, but I don't think I need to. I don't think I have the time to, I mean, which is a shame because I was quite getting into that. Um, that's more or less it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'd say overall that's a pretty solid entry. Let me just mark it off here. I would say, I mean, I thought it was very clean, very polished. I liked how there was some variety the in the enemies and the power-ups. The depth mechanic was interesting. I've seen it before in a few space shoot 'em ups. I thought it was handled reasonably well there. I think maybe making it so you could use the scroll wheel to change depth would be good, and maybe having it be more discrete rather than a continuous slider of depth. Maybe there are specific levels. I think that might be an improvement. Maybe also having it so enemies on different depth layers to you are grayed out or something. But those are all just sort of nitpicks. I think overall it's a pretty solid game, and I enjoyed playing it, which is why I didn't give feedback until the end. Anyway, those are the two games that I've been explicitly told to play, held at gunpoint and forced to play. So I guess that's the end of the stream, except not really. Does anyone have any suggestions for what to play next? We've got 23 more games. I'm just running through my notes here. Otherwise, I just start playing them in alphabetical order. And while I'm at it, I should put some kind of gain on my microphone to make it, because everyone just needs to hear my voice more louder. Just just exponentially louder. More Bacon Invaders, more betterer. That's how it works. Okay, how's the mic quality there? Is that good? Just my webcam a little bit. Now you can see my disgusting bowl haircut. Okay, no suggestions as far as I can tell, so I'll start going alphabetically with Alien Gun, which is by ALIKuzgun. I'm not saying that right, I'm so sorry. You fell into space due to an accident, but you remembered that the aliens had a teleportation weapon. You must find that weapon. Don't fall into deep pits, and be careful with your oxygen. You see, this is the inverse of ULTRAWARP, because you're supposed to not fall into the pits. Good heavens. Okay, I got this. I got this. I know the aliens have a teleportation weapon, but do I have a weapon? I don't think I... Oh, I do. It's space. That was in the read... Oh, goodness. That was in the readme. I'm just stupid. I don't... Is there a restart button? I should probably... Has anyone played this and can confirm to me whether or not there's a restart button? That's your homework for today, chat. Investigate the jam page for this game and spoon feed me the controls like I'm a literal child. When I said that I read all the readmes and all the instructions before the jam started for all the games, that wasn't a lie. That was me telling the truth. I just also failed to mention that I'm completely inept and can't remember anything. I'm gonna check real quick. There is no restart button. Excellent. I guess I'm just not skilled enough. You're not supposed to restart. It's like real life, you know? See, but now I've got the speedrunner strats. I think I get world record on alien gun. On any percent. You know, I'm not gonna go for 100% completion, obviously. Does anyone know any speedrunning techs for this game? Actually, I guess now that I'm in the alien base, I don't need to worry about oxygen. So I could probably take my time. Oh, not anymore though. Okay. Okay. Man, they got an alien base area 2 in this game. I love those. I don't want to criticize, you know, the protagonist, because I haven't read up on the lore of this game, so I could just be stupid, but why doesn't he put his helmet on? Because then he could, he wouldn't have to not breathe, he could just breathe, you know. Uh-oh. Alien's too hard. Too much alien. Oh no. Too much alien gun. I don't... Is that a well-known crash? Oh no. Oh no. I feel bad. I mean, I want to try again, but I am worried that it's just gonna crash again. Has anyone played this and can attest to that bug and knows a way to fix it? Okay, never mind. I would probably have to move on then if there's no known fix. But overall, I think it was reasonably solid. I liked the oxygen mechanic. I actually thought it was pretty well paced in regards to the amount of oxygen you actually have. But I do think the shooting mechanics were a little busted. It seemed like the projectiles moved a little slow. You shot quite slow, to the point where it wasn't really viable. I think maybe just making your weapon either do more damage or shoot faster would be a lot better. And it was almost like the projectiles were on a different plane to the characters, or at least the player character. They didn't seem to move properly relative, or that could just be a lag thing, I'm not sure. But overall, I think, it was a nice solid game. I liked how there was an end boss, even if they were so powerful that they destroyed the game. I didn't see what that error was because I was just running it through sort of standard Python, which is a shame. But I think overall it was a pretty solid effort. But now we must move on to Bottomless Door, unless anyone has any suggestions, of course. Should probably double check Discord to see if anyone's put anything on there. No, we're good. Let me just bust out my notes here. Bottomless Door, half finished by Luca22R. So I'm not sure what to expect here. A lot of clock, definitely a lot of clock. A lot of numbers. Spinning circle. I don't think there are controls for this game. I could not find any when I looked. I could be wrong. Has anyone actually played this? It is half finished. I guess controls could just be in the unfinished half. Is Bottomless Door a
Seems like the
reference?
game's not loading again. What to do?
I'm being replaced.
How about you have this instead? You never know what's going to be on the other side of a door.
That's true. Well, no, you do, because you could have gone through the door before. Or the door could be labeled, you know. Oh, there we go. Use the arrow keys to move. This is where the stream breaks because of my microphone. Alright, I know how doors operate. Although I am going in the opposite direction to the arrow key I'm pressing. So maybe I don't. I may be stupid. YouTube is crying about the bit rate. The poor, the poor bit rate from there. I'll be honest, I am intrigued about this. I wasn't sure what I was expecting from the bottomless door. It was not 2000s era memes. I feel like I'm spoiling this. I feel like this is one of those things you have to experience on your own. Oh yeah, it's got the rainbow piss feature. That's a thing I look for in a lot of these jam games. I think it should be its own criteria, to be honest, but all the other event forgers, they disagree with me. We even got the super lag door. That's a classic. I hope that gain worked on my microphone. Can anyone confirm whether my voice is reasonable? Do I have to go back and edit this live stream before it becomes socially acceptable to post it? End of game. Systems down.
End of game. Systems down.
Fair enough. I'll be honest, was not expecting that. Was not quite what I expected, but in a good way. I wasn't sure what I expected from Bottomless Door, but it was not. It was not that. I think that's fair. My brain is just too frazzled. I'm trying to give feedback. I think, to be honest, if you can't finish a game for a jam, move that out of the way. You might as well just make something that's kind of weird and, like an experience. I don't think I had a good time. I just genuinely, I think it's good to just, you know, go wild if you can. But that was Bottomless Door or sorry, The Bottomless Door, as I have it recorded in my notes. Again by Luca22R. Um, and with that, we will move on to Collapsing Star, which is by xComputer. That's their name, xComputer. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a difficulty. Nice. Nice. And full screen. Nice. Ah, yes, I remember this. This is the Among Us game. I remember this when I was testing them out. Okay, so the object of this game, see, I actually do have some capacity to remember information, is to collect the pieces of your spaceship by hopping between these rocks. And oh no. Oh no. I don't know if there's a restart button. I don't think there is. Do, do, do. Shut it down. Is to basically collect pieces of your spaceship and not fly off into space, and also collect hourglasses to give yourself more time. Although I think since we're just on easy mode, I don't think those are required. There we go. There's the spaceship piece. Unlike in ALIKuzgun, I do not think I am getting the the world right. Oh no. There's gotta be a restart button, right? Am I stupid? Guys, am I stupid? Let me let me just triple check that you don't just fly off into space forever. I mean, oh no, hold on. There we go. Game over. You lost. Thanks for playing. Thanks, man. There is no restart button. There is a quit button, which is kind of spiteful when you think about it. Alright, let's give it a couple more shots. I would like to collect at least one piece in this game and not while also not flying into space forever, preferably. There we go. Oh, no. Okay, one more shot to not fly into space forever. And also, just to double check, I need to make sure that I'm not missing some incredibly important feature here. Let me just double check. There is not. There is a game. There is a game mode select, though. Alright, here we go. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. We got this. Easy. Easy. Just gotta... Now just to do that 6 more times without dying once. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, no, we got it, actually. I don't mean to brag, but I'm basically a collapsing star expert, if we're being perfectly honest here. There we go. Ooh, look at that tight squeeze. There we go. Uh, never mind. Okay, never mind. All right. Obviously, if I had more time, I would collect all the pieces, but unfortunately, I do not think I am skilled enough to do it within the allocated time frame. Overall, though, that was a pretty good entry, pretty solid polished entry. I would say in regards to feedback, I mean, I liked that there were difficulty selection modes. I think easy mode should have let you maybe restart with some pieces collected. I don't think flying off into space forever and then having to quit the game is fair. But I think besides that, I didn't really have any problems with the controls. Obviously, the point is to time your jumps well enough. I didn't really have any problems with the collision. I guess it was a little bumpy at points, but I can't really. I mean, I think that's part of the point of the game, so I think that's hard to kind of criticize. Overall, I think that was pretty solid entry. Next game. Next game is Dell Space, which I am going to need help on because I obviously I tested it to ensure it ran, and I didn't understand how to play. Look, all right, when you guys see the screen here, you're gonna sympathize with me. All right, go. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. I think these are like planets, and you need to move these objects over them in like the right order based on the address at the bottom there. However, I could be completely wrong because I can't actually figure this out. I feel like I should have pinged the creator about this. I was kind of hoping they'd be in chat. Obviously, I was mistaken. I don't know what blue and red circles are, my guess is they're either just a pure visual indicator of the thing you have to transport, or they are some kind of timer, but genuinely, I do not know. And I don't know how the space to skip thing works. I presume that is timer based. Guys, I need help. I need help with this game. I did my research, okay? I looked at the game page, I looked at the readme, I looked at the controls. I do not understand how you actually beat this game. Guys, please, this is a call for help. Somebody get in here and help me out with your game title, FPS 60. I've got the gamer set up. I'm running this at a clean 60 FPS. I need help. Wait, did it say address was from right to left? It was left to right, right? Left? Hold on. Leftmost rune catch to rightmost rune catch. Yeah, am I stupid? Guys, I genuinely... This is on me. I'm never the best with these, but I do require help. I'm gonna have to actually... This isn't fair on the creator, obviously. But I am going to have to skip this one and then ask them how to play and then I guess post a screenshot of me playing. Just delete the stream archive and just shoddily insert hand cam footage of me playing this on a completely different machine 2 weeks down the line. Because I genuinely don't understand. I'm actually I feel bad. Genuinely. But I will play this game once I figure out how to play it. I really should have messaged the creator beforehand, to be honest. So unfortunately, I can't actually provide much feedback regarding Dell Space for now. I mean, obviously, I will play it at some point. But from what I can tell, it does seem reasonably polished. So I would like to play it. I feel bad, but we must move on. And if no one has any suggestions, I will move on to EchoSpace. There we go. Let me just double check my notes here. Let's see if I need to lean more into the microphone here. Get that hunched up gamer setup. Always good. This is by SushiOnToast. That's their name on itch, at least. And it is functional. Good. I was actually worried it wouldn't start for some reason. Alright, let's go. I need to double check the readme. Oh no, hold on. I think it's just like a basic exploration game. Okay, so space lights up the area, like in those shadows, that ray casting. I'm liking the art actually. Why, it's just like the weekly challenges. We gotta bring those back. I know it's like a meme, a dead meme, but we gotta bring those back at some point. Oh, and I guess if you use up your illumination, you have to restart from the beginning. Good for me. Okay. Okay, so I guess you have to memorize where to go, which everyone knows I'm very good at memorizing things, especially um while on stream. My brain works really good like when me have to do cognitive task for people. Oh, I actually did it. I feel good. I feel slightly better about myself now. Whoa, speedrun. Thank you, Axis. Yeah, someone capped this. Exit button does not work, unfortunately. Let's see, how do you get out of this? There we go. Okay, so that was shorter than I expected, which isn't actually a bad thing. It's not like you get more points for having a longer game. I do like how there is a file called Game Mechanics, which, I mean, I guess every game's gotta have those. Except for Bottomless Door, that didn't need to have it. So the concept there was actually pretty neat. Basically, you have a limited amount of energy, which you use to navigate space. A space. There's a theme in there somewhere. And then obviously, if you run out, you have to restart. Um, Pretty simple, pretty limited, but I thought what there was pretty polished. I mean, it's definitely the kind of thing you could expand. You could have multiple types of light source, maybe like glow sticks, flashlight, lantern, whatever, different types of enemies. You could do all sorts. Maybe I'll steal the idea for a jam game in future. But overall, pretty short, 109-second experience, but pretty enjoyable. And just to reiterate, to fill the audio space, that was by SushiOnToast. Okay, next up is Grid Surge, which must be run from this directory. I remember this when I was doing uh tests. It's gotta be run from the base directory there, if I recall correctly. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, I knew this would happen. I couldn't really work out the controls when I tested it. It's a bit loud. Is it loud? Is it loud for everyone else? I need feedback here. So from the page, the itch page, apparently you've discovered a machine to generate infinite energy. It's not really loud. Okay, that's good. But evil eldritch horrors are kind of a bit peeved at you, aren't they always? And so you have to defend against them. Unfortunately, I do not know how to play this game more than that. Has anyone played it? I looked, alright. I did my due diligence. I did not know I did not find anything about how to play this game. You tried it, you couldn't really understand. You and me both. I guess we'll chalk this one up under experience. It's a novelty. I actually have to admit, even just the little vector graphics, and the just opening up the squares, it's got an appeal to it. It's kind of like one of those mobile games, you know? How big do you think I can make this? How big do you think I can make this square before the horrors appear? Okay, I don't think the horrors of performance issues. Is it lagging? It seems fine on my end. Although my playback on the YouTube dashboard or whatever is a bit choppy, but I don't know if that's just YouTube trying to save my bandwidth or if that's actually how it appears. It seems fine for me. No, it's fine. Okay, that's good. I think you'd like Holy Bullet, but maybe you might want to wait for that. I can't remember if they said... Did the creator of Holy Bullet say anything in the jam discussion chat? I'll double check. I mean, I can wait for them. I don't mind. They didn't say anything? Okay. Okay, as much as I love the horrors, I think... Oh, wait. Oh, you can zoom in. I'm so stupid. If you press W, you can zoom in, I think. Or can you? You can. Okay, hold on. I may have wasted 5 minutes purple terraforming something. Alright, W is build pyramid. Don't know what this is. I don't know why this square is more smaller. But I am gonna fill it up with pyramids. Okay, I do not understand. But I did make this little pyramid structure. Okay. Okay, clearly this game is just actually too advanced in real life for me. Because I do not understand. Not only do I not understand it, nobody in chat understands it either. So I think we may need to delay playing this one until we can get the required eldritch insight from the Forbidden Tomes on how to play. Oh well. But I mean, from what I am playing of it, I do really like the little vector graphics, and I like the scaling of the geometry there. That's quite nice. Mild performance issues when you zoom in, but that's kind of to be expected on Pygame when there are so many things, so many squares being rendered at once. But I am very curious about this game, so if anyone has any knowledge of how to play it, if it's like a featured game, it's not half finished, let me know. But otherwise, I must quit. I wonder if printing out 1 million Warper class names was having an impact on performance. Probably not. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe if my computer was powerful enough to run this, it would lead to some kind of cosmic event. Freaking towns of Tintalos appearing in my little vector game. I forgot to make a note of the time when I played that game, because I'm stupid. Alright, next up is not Holy Bullet, because we're gonna wait to see if they show up. Next up is Lands of Dunmatch. Unless, of course, anyone has any suggestions, blah blah, standard fare. This is a full screen worthy experience, I think. There we go. Return to level selection. I think I will. Alright, okay. I did play this one a little before to test if it worked, so not entirely sure how it works, but basically you click on one thing and then you click on another thing. And then you use the first thing on the second thing. So you see, I will use the sword on the enemy. Standard fare. But I have not played this level yet, so there we go. I am liking the polish on this. I don't know what the gems do, but I do like collecting them. Okay, bad move. Bad move. Okay, oh my goodness. Alright. Bit unfair. Bit mean. I don't know how you actually... I should have double checked. You did not expect to find this as you open YouTube. Well, look who it is. After all these years of Axer. How are you doing? I'm just jamming out, me personally. I guess I could use these as I collect them. Oh, you can view where they are. I'm stupid. Fine, how about me? I'm doing alright. I'm just straight jamming. Alright, looks like I can't connect those two. Alright, that's not fair. That's just not fair. Give this one another shot. Oh, you use the gems to buy the thing to see the thing. Of course, of course. Is it randomized? No, it's not randomized. Okay. Alright, okay. There we go. I know there are swords here. Oh, you can destroy the doors with the swords. Very nice. There we go. I don't know what that thing on the right is. Hey, nice. Alright, so I feel like this is a game for people who are smarter and, oh, more gooder at remembering things than I am. But, oh my goodness. Conceptually, I do like the concept. Okay, they shuffle the tiles. Not sure how you're supposed to actually do anything if they're shuffling the tiles about. I may not understand this game. There we go. There we go. Easy. Door enemy. Honestly, this is one of those games that actually gives me inspiration. I kind of want to make my own version of this. Is that unfair? Is that stealing? Maybe. That's why I do these jams. Jam streams, I mean. Just to sort of steal from people. Trying to find some swords here. Not doing good. Wow, I am not doing well here. Oh, the bombs can set off chain reactions. Oh. Not insignificant numbers of chain reactions. So, you guys doing much today? I'm just, you know, collecting my swords. I think that, I mean, I did it. I think that might have been a bit of luck. Has anyone else in chat played this game? Does anyone, does anyone understand it better than I do? I feel like I am not understanding it very well. Whose submission is this? This is... Don't tell me I forgot to record that timestamp again. I was trying to read the title, but we're in full screen. This is... This is me failing miserably to read. This is Lands of Dunmatch by rzhavyn. Haven? I guess. Did I forget to write that in my notes? Oh no. Poor fool me. Let me just write that. Let me just interrupt everything to write that now. There we go. Don't ask me how to play. I do not know. Although, considering that, I am doing surprisingly well. My god, there's a lot of swords here, isn't there? Ah, darn. How many levels are there? Oh, there's only 7. I'll have a go at, I'll have a little gander at level 7, and then I'll call it for this game. I need more gems. Nice. Nice. My god, they destroyed my captive. I am not doing well at this. I'm gonna be real. I think this level may take a little too long to beat. I was hoping I could run into the boss, but maybe not. I should be using my swords to defeat the enemies, but I kind of... I guess you get gems for doing that, so I guess I should be doing that. I was thinking of saving them, but... What am I gonna do with all these keys? I just got a million keys. I don't... But no doors. Oh, there's one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that was Land of Dunmatch. I think I might be stupid because I was just randomly, let's close that down, clicking on a lot of stuff and not actually fully like engaging my brain there. But it seems to be sort of a strategic kind of match memory game where you're sort of playing the odds to uncover swords and gems to gain more information and complete objectives. And from what I did understand, it seemed quite interesting. Like I had quite a good time. I'm not sure how long I played. I've been playing that one for at least 30 minutes, which is pretty substantial. And I think I don't know if it's my fault that I didn't really fully understand how to play. I forgot to clutter my desktop with icons. It's true I did. It's because I'm playing on my laptop. On my PC I've got the full gamer clutter set up, but unfortunately on this puny machine I do not have it. Oh well. But overall I really like the concept. I think it could be I think if you gave the player more tools to uncover the map and more ways to get information, I think it would be better. But there is a chance that I am just really stupid and I just didn't understand. But overall, I had a pretty good time with that. I mean, there's just a certain appeal to clicking on tiles and seeing what happens. So that was Lands of Dunmatch. Next up, I will play Loophole, if no one has any objections, of course. This is by... This is by NER0K 1A. So, however you pronounce that. Go ahead. Suggestions in chat if you're so smart. Oh my goodness. I forget, was gravity or space? I know the theme was spatial. I forgot if there was a gravity or gravity adjacent um sort of challenge theme or sub theme. I remember there was discussion about including one. But I played a lot of gravity games today, and so I'm genuinely I'm a bad forger. I forgot. But this seems pretty simple. You've just got to avoid the black hole until you get rescued. I mean, at least I hope. At least I hope. It's weird because I've still got the. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's good. We can extend the play time a little bit. As I was saying before, I was stretched apart atom by atom. It sort of reminds me of. Well, no, this whole thing reminds me of all the games I played for ALIKuzgun, because I think it was the last ALIKuzgun had a theme of gravity, so it's kind of surreal. It's all sort of merging together. Obviously these games are different, but a lot of them have the same kind of concepts. Oh, McNieps in chat. Hi McNieps or McNieps. I always forget how to pronounce it. Currently we are playing Loophole by Ner0K1A. Did you make a game for this jam? I can't remember. There's quite a few this time, so I've forgotten some of them. Uh, it's hard. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Oh, I mean, we beat it. That was I was so preoccupied with like going off on a little tangent about ALIKuzgun that I sort of beat beat the game without without thinking about it. Overall feedback for that game, I mean, pretty simplistic. You just avoid asteroids you can teleport around with the mouse. I think maybe actually removing the ability to control yourself with WASD would be better for this game, a bit more challenge. But you know, overall, nice, simplistic little harmless game. I enjoyed it. But now we must move on. You managed to produce something this time? What game was it? Do I have? I didn't cross-check people's Oh, it's Holy Bullet. Oh, you actually showed up. Axis was in chat telling me to play Holy Bullet, but they said maybe wait till you show. And and it was thus, as if fate preordained. Or maybe you were messaged directly. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't checked the Discord chat. But if you are here, I shall play it. Assuming you are assuming you want me to, assuming you didn't just show up to beg me not to play it. Here we go. This is Holy Bullet by the one, the only, the guy in chat, McNieps. Don't know what dust means here. Ooh. I think the game is easy this time. Oh, thank goodness. Finally. Actually, I feel I think the games today have been reasonably, I can't pronounce that one. Have been reasonably fair. And by fair, I mean really easy because that's the only way I can beat them. I mean, there have been a few. I haven't beaten them all. There's been some ones I found too tough, or some ones that I found too unforgiving. But oh no, ban. But overall, all right, we got this. Don't know what the mysterious text at the beginning means, but we got this. We got this. Plague. My God, it's like trying to pronounce British village names. If I could just be competent, that'd be swell. There we go. Oh, the tracks are recovering. Is there a way to move more slowly? Oops. To position yourself more precisely in this game? You shouldn't have said this game is easy this time, because now I look like an idiot. The name of the level is linked to the lore, but you didn't add the lore. So stupid. The controls are a bit sketchy. Yeah. I think for these kind of games, typically you would want. I mean, that could just be part of the challenge, but you probably want something grid-based. I feel like I am being hit a few times when I shouldn't be, but I may be stupid. Hey, there we go. There we go. Was that feather? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce these. We got this. We got this down. Easy. What if I stand in the middle? Why, yes. I am something of a gamer. Alright, very funny, Avaxer. I see you in the chat. Uh-oh. I got nothing. I got nothing on pronouncing that one. Oh, survived that one somehow. Scissors hitbox are off by approximately 8 pixels on the top. Oof. That's one of those horrific jam mistakes where you only realize at the end. Ah, on the plus side though, I can't blame all my mistakes on that. Oh shoot. I like the little jump when you're close to falling off a tile there. That's nice. Guess I should angle myself down a little if everything's off. Okay, all right. A little cruel, guys, don't you think? All right. I got nothing. I got nothing on how to beat this. I'm a little I'm a little in trouble here, I think it would be fair to say. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this. By the way, can everyone hear the Oh no. The game all right? I need to lock in here. But can everyone hear the game audio all right? It's been 10 minutes or so since I last asked that, so inevitably something has gone horribly wrong. Hey, there we go. Hey, that was the last level. Nice. Congratulations. Thank you for playing my game. Thank you for making your game, McNieps. I hope you had fun. I didn't. Sucked. Next game. No, I'm just joking. That was very good. What are these style of backgrounds called? I don't know. I always called them fluffy backgrounds, to be honest, because I just see them all the time in games people make based on fluffy potato tutorials. I don't know if they actually have a real name. Probably do. Maybe it is Nintendo. Is it Nintendo? Is that like what they would actually call it? It had a name. Bandwidth destroyer backgrounds. I guess. Well, maybe. No, probably not with modern encoding, I guess. But enough about that. Enough background chatter. Haha. That was Holy Bullet by McNieps, who is in the chat, which is very nice. And I thought that was very good. I thought it was very polished, balanced. Obviously, there was the issue with the 8 pixels, but I presume it's been fixed outside of the jam. So, what am I really gonna do? Complain? Yeah, actually, I will. It sucked because of the 8 pixels issue. Besides that, it was good. And also, there wasn't enough lore. Where's the lore? You promised lore? Good thing you cut the bullet number in half. Never hurts to make your game significantly easier in the 11th hour. Let's be real here. Anyway, enough holy bulleting. We've got to play Octo 8, unless of course anyone has any suggestions. Too bad I'm overruling them. We're playing Octo 8. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Is that too loud for anyone? My god, it's even got palettes. I'm gonna play as the blue octopus. Do you guys think there are 8 octopi? I forgot to timestamp this game. Real quick. There we go, just timestamping that. Here we go, here we go. I say Octo 8, but everywhere else it's just called Octo, so honestly, just a little cute pixel art and the little sounds. I got a lot of I have like a weird amount of nostalgia for this. I'm getting old Game Boy Color with those old like 52 in one, not like Action 52, but like the old like 52 in one, whatever, 101 game things. The movements are smooth in this game. They are. I guess that's. I'll give feedback while I play to be more efficient. Efficient. Should you collect the stars? Yes, you should. Originally I was gonna collect them, and then I thought I died when I touched one and stopped. But you do have to collect them. But to give my feedback mid game like a pro. I do like the smooth movement. I think there's an issue with the resolution. Like you see the Octo guy, damn, is, you know, a certain resolution, certain pixel resolution, and the sharks are double that. And I think the sharks have the same resolution as the background, but then you have the text, which is just it's either it's not anti-aliased, I don't think, but it's at a very high resolution. It's not like a pixel font. Oh, good heavens. Alright, one more shot. Well, okay, one more shot. But that's probably that, and the fact there's no icon besides the default Pygame icon. I guess are really my only 2 criticisms. I mean, it's a pretty simple game, but it's still fun. Mixels. Is that the term? I don't know. Damn. Pygame.scaled is broken for this. Easy to ensure pixel consistency. True. True. Although, can you do... If you want the super smooth movement, could you do that? You couldn't do that with scaled. Can you? It's been a while since I worked on like a new Pygame project. I have a Pygame project I've been slowly chipping away at over actual years at this point. Very depressing. But it's been a while since I've gotten in the nitty-gritty. But that was, whoops, Octo 8 or Octo, not sure, by msardina. I think I did say that. It was a pretty simple game, but it was polished. It was fun. I didn't have a problem with it. Did you guys have a problem with it? That's what I thought. Okay, next game is Packar. Even get it? It's like a car, but with a K. And this is by, is it eidamguy? EIDAMGUI. GUI. I knew I would mess that up. GUI. It's not eidamguy. It would be eidamguy, right? Am I stupid? Whatever. Okay, this, if I recall correctly, takes a while to load because it has to do some weird um weird palette setting nonsense. I was wondering why it was taking so long to load when I was doing my tests. So I opened it and yeah, palette swapping stuff. What I can't remember if they were the ones in the Discord who were like, I've just realized that Pygame has a function for this. We have to wait for a bit. I guess we'll just play a different game and then we'll just come back. Alright guys, remember where we parked. We're gonna play Perspecto, which is it's ruining my timestamps. Oh, it's all over. I'm gonna have to add in all sorts of wacky timestamp nonsense. But okay, I need help here with this game. Cause I open it up and it's like I don't understand what I'm doing. So obviously, I don't want to be stupid. I read the jam page and it talks about how you have to put the objects so they're in the right perspective. So everything um sort of fits the rules of, perspective projection. And I'm like, okay, all right. Um and then I play it and I still don't understand. And it's like use the check perspective to, see where to see your things on the vanishing point, it's a 2D vanishing point or whatever. And I still don't get it. And I feel stupid. I need help with this game. I do not understand. I tried, okay? I do not understand what it means. And I should know because I have an actual degree in computer graphics. This is literally my supposed field of expertise. And I do not get it at all. I get that you have to make it look accurate, but I don't get it. I don't get the score. I'm not even 100% sure that a higher score is better. I do not know what these correspond to. Are they checking points on like moving points to the vanishing point or something? I genuinely I don't get it. If someone in chat understands this game, because I feel I'm stupid here. I can criticize the jam page all I want, but the fact is I just have actually no idea how to play this. I don't understand how the score works either. Sometimes I when I was testing I played and I would get like a million score. And is it like golf where you're trying to get as low a score as possible? I think so. I don't understand. I feel bad, genuinely. Um, is that good? What do these points mean? I need help here. I I genuinely need assistance. I know the layering system exists in this. I don't know I know it doesn't have an effect on anything. I haven't tried this game yet. If the green block is moved down a bit, does the green dot are closer to each other? Let me check. Should have gotten rid of these, put these back. I know you can put the shapes back. For the first level, sorry buddy, it's too late. We're doing the more advanced stuff now. I guess they're closer to each other. Don't understand this game. And I'm trying. Okay, I'm not being a slacker here. I just it's like what was the other one? Um the other one was check my notes. Dell Space, where I just didn't understand it. But I think if you had a big enough brain to understand this game, then it would be enjoyable. Unfortunately, it is not. I'm too stupid to rate this game fairly. But if anyone figures it out, if anyone gets it, please let me know. I am curious. That is all the feedback I can give for now. I'm genuinely sorry to who was it who made this? By mutkach. Again, for just not understanding. Did Dunmatch happened? Lands of Dunmatch happened. I presume that's the game you're referring to? Is that your game, Sneaky Zombie? Oh, good. Packar is loaded. Back to Packar we go. So for anyone just joining, I I loaded up Packar before playing Perspecto, but it was taking a long time because of palette swapping, so I waited for it to load in the background. Anyway, let's pack. I don't have to explain this game. You know how it operates. It's Tetris, but not really. You put the objects in the car. You rotate the cat. You know, cats always land on their feet. This isn't cruel. Okay, it's a bit cruel. Dang it. I guess I could stack the cat on there. Try arranging both cats into a 2x3. Maybe, yeah. This is one of those games I don't like to play on stream because my brain just dies. And the more I think about the fact that I'm being watched, the more it dies. But then I can't use all this space. Right? But I can't use that space anyway. I guess if I shift everything along. Oh dear. Maybe I could. No, I need 4 blocks of 2x2 to do the thing. Yeah, that's a valid sentence. That'll hold up. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm a genius. What is this, level 2? Perfect. Don't worry, guys. Only 14 levels to go. How long before the sun explodes again? I'm probably not gonna do all the levels. I gotta say though, I do enjoy the I do enjoy the variety of props they got here. Perfect. Wait. No, this is different. Look at that. Speedrun. At any percent. I guess if you can, since you can skip to the end of the game immediately, I assume. I assume you don't unlock levels. I guess you could speedrun this game. I've messed that up. There. Can I get these in? No. Yes. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to do. Mainly because there's still a lot of games left to game. But it's actually pretty enjoyable. I'm surprised there aren't more games like this, honestly. For the theme spatial, I guess people sort of just thought space. But I'm having a pretty good time. I do also really enjoy the variety in art assets. I already said that, but it bears repeating. Someone was having fun. Perfect. Perfect, even. If you get my pun there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We're actually being semi-competent. I did say semi, I didn't say fully. My hubris. It overcomes me. Oh no. I thought I had it. Oh, I thought I had it so good. No, I already did that. I've never wanted a game to have a flip cat button more than this game, I'll tell you that much. Alright, get that out there. I mean, that's gotta be it, right? You can't tell me that's wrong. It's wrong, isn't it? That's just horrific, that is. There we go. There we go. Alright, chat. Homework time. How many games are left? Has anyone been keeping track? Dang it. Alright, I might have to call it on this one. I don't think we have... Oh, there we go! Okay, I am actually going to leave the last 4 levels. Not because of a skill issue, definitely not. That's definitely not the case. No one can say it is. But because there's a lot of games left. And also I kinda I'm kinda thinking there's might be some weird props on the last 4, and I kind of actually don't want to spoil it because I've been enjoying all the weird props in this game. But that was Packar. That was by... Who was that? That was by eidamguy again. I already mentioned that. And overall, I thought that was a really enjoyable game. I liked the art variety. I like the mechanic. It's pretty simple. I'm assuming it's not original. I feel like it's a pretty basic concept, but it fits the theme well, and the whole thing is just very polished. So overall, good job. Except for the fact that it takes like a minute to load. That's like a problem. But you know, I think that's fixed by now, probably in a post-jam version. Anyway, next game is Quantum Courier, unless anyone has any. We played EchoSpace, yeah. Suggestions. Avaxer says skill issue because of course they do. And that makes me very cross. Haha. And this is by upadhyaay. upadhyaay. I'm not spelling any of these right. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Upadhyaay. Why not? Welcome to Quantum Courier. How to play. Use keyboard arrow keys to move the icon. Pack it. Rotate tiles by clicking on them. Reach the red border to win. Good luck. Does that work? Is that gonna work? Oh, there we go. My god, it's just like Bioshock or Pipe Dream or whatever the first game was to let you do this. I forget. It's probably a very old concept. Oops. Seems like to rotate when I'm not looking. There we go. That game was easier and quicker to beat than I thought, if I'm being honest. Which again isn't a bad thing. I'm not giving game points for length. Overall, I would say that for what it is, it seems reasonably enjoyable. There might be a bug with things rotating when you don't mean for them to. I don't have idle easily accessible on this. I guess I won't check. Unless I open it with Notepad. I don't want to open it with VS Code. Seems a little pointless. This is the game source. Do not steal. This is proprietary information. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna analyze that. It's too high level for me. But I mean overall very simple game, but still, reasonably fun. Reasonably basic concept. I think if you were to make a post-jam version, you would center your corner pieces. Oh my goodness, horrible. And then you'd probably add, sound effects, animation, all that, more tile types. But overall, that was reasonably fun. Next up is Rattman, the story. I have one friend who, if they get to this point of the stream, will be very happy for me saying Rattman. But I won't elaborate. And this is by I know I have this one written down. I know I do. By Pratatouille. There we go. There we go. Oh, and it's got intro text that I forgot to read. Work in progress. This is a game I will continue to work on. Look forward to my progress. It's not going to be very fast. This is my first time working with Pygame. Don't worry, your development speed will not speed up. It will slow down. Trust me, you'll just get more and more perfectionist. For some context, this game is about Doug Rattman, a Portal 1 and 2 character. It is a fan game I will continue to work on. Quit using Alt F4 or Command Q. No, I will play. Hey, wait a minute. This is... Oh no, it's ULTRAWARP all over again. It's just... I don't think I've played a jam game that just takes art from a different jam game as a meme. Is there a way to continue this? Has anyone played this? Is there more to this game? Or is it literally just a work in progress? Has anyone played? Am I stupid? I mean, it's got assets. Well, it's got a save txt. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna do my due diligence and double check. Arrow button. Go to the next scene. See, pays to do space to skip text. Okay, what? Did I accidentally skip the text? Like the actual text? Chat, I need help. I genuinely need help. There must be a way to progress. What am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? I feel like there's a game. I feel like I'm stupid. There should be, right? It has controls. Use the terminal. Like press space on the terminal? Or I guess run the game like specifically by the terminal. I know that was on the jam page, but it should be fine. Just to run it directly. It's not like I'm running the exe. Yeah, there's via terminal. Oh yeah, it's terminal, alright. I don't know. Is it because it's full screen? I can't even... Is that working? We hear that? That good? I think, on my laptop, the, the, disable microphone button is F4. But I thought that would only apply to the internal microphone. Oh, my posture's all messed up. It's because I'm leaning into this microphone trying to make it work. Alright, thanks for the heads up, Sneaky Zombie. You're my favorite watcher. Because heaven knows all the other slackers wouldn't have picked up on that. Anyway, this is Space E Racer. Get it? Pun intended. By notes, please. By BaturayTuran, and I believe someone else. Could be wrong here. And also by Uncanny Pronk. I knew there was a second person. Now, for context, Baturay, I'm not sure about Uncanny Pronk, but Baturay has had a history of submitting games that were not ever actually finished. It's a bit of a running joke on these streams. So I'm wondering if this game is finished. I'm also wondering how to play because I didn't actually read the instructions properly. WASD or left stick to move, boost, shift or RT, laser, missile, special, avoid enemy fire, clear all enemies to advance, beat the boss to win. I'm not sure if I'm the red ship or the blue ship. I can't seem to move up or left, only down and right. Is that part of the... is that intended? I guess I'll use my special cool special. Because has anyone played this game? I can't seem to, maybe because I'm in full screen? Oh, maybe because of the layout. Oh, there we go. There we go. I guess that was a skill issue on my part. Always check the keyboard layout settings, I suppose. Oh no. No, we are still stuck. Oh no. There we go. You'll never defeat me, evil alien ship. I don't know the lore of this game, for I have mastered the QWERTY layout. There we go. There we go. I like the special attack there. It says defeat the boss to win. I don't know if there is... if that was the boss? I mean, it says level 7. Oh no. You win. Nice. Okay, so that was Space E Racer. I got the pun this time. It's definitely a step up from other Baturay games I've played in the sense that there is a game and you can play it. That's very important. I presume that was Jana's influence, or Uncanny Pronk, as they are also known. Anyway, I've got to go. Good streaming, Port Colonizer. And to you, Avaxar, you were a welcome surprise in this humble stream. And I appreciate your bizarre, esoteric presence. But that was Space Eraser. I definitely could use... I presume it wasn't finished, because the special attack seemed kind of broken. And there were only 7 screens, but you know, from what I played, it was quite enjoyable. I see dialogue system here. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. But I think that you could definitely take this and turn it into a full game, which is always nice. But for now, we must move on to Spaceship Don't Like Aliens. I feel there's special. Yeah, I have to run the. There's an exe in here, and that was the only way I could figure out how to run it in my pre-stream testing. And also, it completely changes the resolution of your game, of your computer even. I'm looking on the little stream preview, and it's messed everything up. Oh good heavens! Oh good heavens! Oh oh my goodness! I'm never gonna recover from this. It's just shifted every single thing on my computer around. My God, it's too powerful. But let's try and play before it just completely shifts absolutely everything. Press down arrow key to go down. Press up arrow key to go up. Press space to go forward. Finally, a game that makes sense. Even if it's not actually press space, it is hold space. Which means I gotta awkwardly shift over to my arrow keys here. Which is my fault, to be honest. Press R to go to the menu. E. Try again. I'm never gonna physiologically recover from this. It's my fault. I should have plugged in an external keyboard. But you know, we can't have a Pygame community jam Bacon Invader stream without the most hack job layout possible. Oh God, I'm so good. I'm so good. My neck hurts. I'm gonna get to 1,000. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the first person, maybe. Dang. I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna do it before the arthritis sets in. There we go. It's gonna happen, alright? No naysayers in the chat of Axer isn't here anymore. No one can naysay me. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's so over. Okay, I'm not gonna make it to 1,000. I just too many things, man. It's a little high intensity. Also, how is the sound mixing? Also, let's just double check that that's functional. It was so close. I'm so invested in getting 1,000. I don't even care that my resolution has been destroyed. Pygame.scaled is for cowards. Back in my day, all we had was Pygame.fullscreen. Own your resolutions. Why scale? Why lower yourself to someone's monitor's standards? What on earth? Is that moon getting faster? It is. That's not fair. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this game. I got close. I got 700 or something at some point. Anyway, let's go shift my resolution back there. McNieps is mad. McNieps is angry, has posted an angry face. But I couldn't see why they posted it, so I have to just guess why. Probably because I was doing so well. I'm gonna have to guess. That's the only real reason I can think of. Anyway, that was Spaceship Don't Like Aliens. By O Ninguum. Just O space Ninguem. I'm really sorry to everybody on Earth who doesn't have like the most generic Western name here because I'm just so bad at pronouncing them. Pygame.scaled is for cowards. It is, alright? It's for little babies. Also, you should hardware accelerate all your services for speed. Anyway, before I get blindfolded and shot, let's go play S.P.D.S. demo by Shar1738. Which it sounds like an algorithm name, but I guess it's more pronounceable to my humble destroyed mind. Spatial pizza delivery service. Start. I'm liking the art here. I'll have to use it. This is another arrow keys game. It's my fault for not, oh, you can rotate and move up and down. Interesting. It's my fault for not positioning my setup correctly, but I am still gonna complain about it. There we go. Perfect. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be horizontal. Delivery failed. I'm so sorry. And the game crashes. I mean, your pizza in 10 minutes, or we crash the taskbar. Them's rules. Alright, we can do it. Mic is down. Is it really? Can you not hear me? I don't understand. No, mic is up. Don't... No. My stupid... Are you messing with me? Someone else in chat. Confirm. I'm hunched over like a little gremlin boy. I'm destroying my shoulders for you people. Don't mic is down me. Who is Mike? Why is he so down? Is it actually down? The stream muted itself. I mean, that's fair. That's probably like some kind of automatic, sanity protection system. Is the game audio hearable? There's supposed to be background music. The problem is, unlike my mic, which only varies in volume based on my frantic neck spasms, game audio just varies massively between games. So if no one... I haven't got a replay of the, of the stream playing. So, if there's a problem, if there's a problem, it's up to you guys. It's your duty to fix it for me, okay? Do my job for me and better. That's how server ownership works. I do like the music. You can hear collision sounds, but you can't hear background music. My apology. There we go. We play this game a little more because I feel bad for stopping people from listening to it. Get that in there. I just realized there's a press escape for interior. I don't know what that actually does. Oh my goodness. Patch hole, press space. Oh, this is a significant gameplay mod. Whole sealed. Oh my god, there's an entire sub game here I've missed. I have not done my due diligence. We've got the cockpit piolets. We've got the pizza dumbbell. We've got the storage. Everyone's favorite. Can I store in there? No. I guess that's how you heal yourself? It's a bit weird how... I mean, skill issue on my part again with the setup. It's a bit weird how WASD is used in the interior, and then the arrow keys are used in the exterior. Maybe I could cheat by doing this. I do like this minigame. That's actually quite good. Here. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Oh no. My mic. My beautiful microphone. Is that... Can you all still hear me? Have I destroyed my integrity and my audio setup? Are we still good? There we go. Perfect. We can still hear your voice. It sounds like I'm dead. I appreciate the audio feedback though. It makes me leaning into this like a little gremlin boy feel worth it. Anyway, I do like the patching mechanic. That's quite nice. Let's deliver to one more customer because I like the look on this guy's face. And then we'll move on to the next game. But I mean, this is like another sort of standard avoid the obstacles in space. And I mean the inevitable. You're gonna get them in game jams. There's nothing wrong with them. But it does. I like the art, and I also like the little interior mini game. That's something I don't think I've seen before in this kind of game. So I'm giving my big props for that. And the music's pretty good as well. Looks like my nitro and damage sounds are being cut out now. Repaired too many holes and it's broken now. I'm just gonna stay up here. You say I'm not getting the full S.P.D.S experience, but I'm just bug testing, alright? It's fine. Only now do I realize there is a timer, which is scary to think about. Oh, I only got 40 seconds. Well, we can see what happens when you get a time over. All in the spirit of demo testing, I suppose. It's so over. It's over. We had a good run. We had a nice pizza delivery run. We did deliver one pizza, so better than me in real life. Oh, there we go. And it crashes. You know, fair. I mean, I guess if your spaceship crashes, your game might as well crash too. But yeah, that was S.P.D.S, Space Pizza Delivery Service by Char1738. And overall, I think it was pretty good. I think it was a nice little... I mean, it's an object avoidee in space game. But you know, I liked the interior section. I think it has potential. I'd be interested in, I mean, this is a demo, so I'd be interested in whatever they're going to add for the full version. But unless there are any objections, we're gonna move on to the Space Jam game. Let me check if there are any notes here. Ooh, it's like the hit TV show Weirder Things. Let us play. Level 1. Welcome to the Space, a three-dimensional extravaganza of fun. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope I remember to timestamp this. Oh wow, it's even got clown music. Finally, a good game. See, look, no Pygame got scaled here. You will move close to your monitor, and you will like it. Man, space. So hard to spavigate. Level 2. Find the lever. Warning, power instability detected. Oh man. Now I'm no space expert, but this looks like a lever. Throw or drop flares with return. Return, guys, come on. Look at my setup here. I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. I do like this lighting effect though. Shouldn't have used all my flares up like an idiot. We got this. We got this. Easy. I'm spacing so hard, man. Oh my god, they've even got key puns. They've got it all unlocked. What on earth? I do like this little effect. I wonder how... Is that pure Pygame or is that some kind of Zen GL post-processing? Oh, we even got 3D with the flares. Oh, I didn't notice that. .3D is in you can throw them over things. There we go. There we go. I may be stupid. There's that pesky key. I'm going flare crazy, man. Where's that key? Is it over here? This is the kind of game where I'm gonna get pinged the next day in the Discord server by multiple people calling me an idiot. And I deserve that. It's just a fact of life, to be honest. How's the audio mixing? I feel like this is a bit too loud now, actually. Turn it down a little bit. Where's that key? I'm actually going insane. The effect is cool, bit loud. The effect is very cool. It's Matt's game. It is many a person's game, but I forgot to read that out, so I will do it later. I may have to call this one. I know it's my fault, but I genuinely cannot find this pink key. I'm stupid. Can't say I haven't showcased the game, though. Also, my neck is beginning to hurt from my horrific posture. And I will need to stop before I don't know, before one of my blood vessels explodes or something. Do I have to go to a different level to pick up the key? No. Right? No. I mean, I feel like I've been everywhere. But no, there are no keys on this floor. Okay, I know I'm gonna get shouted at in the chat, in the Discord chat, that is. And I deserve that, okay? But I am gonna have to move on, because I am being stupid. I'm sorry. I need someone to clip the part of the footage where I just walk right over the key and don't see it, though. Just so I can replay it over and over in my head. Patience is key. Har har. I do like the paint footstep mechanic, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna call it on that one. It is a very good game. Very polished. Music is good, art is good. I like the post-processing effects. I mainly just stopped because A, I'm stupid and am not making any progress. I can't find the key. I mean, I presume there was a pink key in there somewhere. And also because I was getting like actual pain. This game, it was a literal pain in my neck. I mean, my fault again for setup, but a literal pain in my neck. But yeah, that was the S.P.D.S by Matthias, Jiffy Rob, and Nuclear Pasta Zero. So there you go. Yeah, that was Matt's game. And a well done to them, and I'm very sorry that I couldn't get further. But enough of that about that. It's time to move on to ULTRAWARP, except not really, because that was actually the first game I played. So it's actually time to move on to Watch in 3D, simplified. Oh wow, it's even got a menu logo.png. Finally, a good game. And this is by Pereke. Pereke? Pereke. I'm just gonna say Pereke, and maybe I'm wrong, and that's a skill issue on my part. Anyway, let us play. Use WASD, left shift, and space to move. Press P to start. Okay, so this one took me a second to realize, but basically, you're controlling a three-dimensional cube, a cube in a three-dimensional space, and you have three different perspectives of it as it were. It's like a level editor basically, where you can move it, in different dimensions. And I am not the best at it because it requires big brain uh visual powers. You get the gist. I do actually like the concept. I don't actually think I guess it's not really 3D since the obstacles are only in one of the boxes, but I think I like the idea conceptually of it being, essentially just a single 3D object, but you're having to, view it from multiple perspectives. Or I should say control it from multiple perspectives. It is a bit of a mind melter. Well, okay, for me, at least. For my tiny on-stream brain. By the way, there's no music or sound effects that I know of. So this time it's not sound mixing. But I mean, yeah, overall it's a pretty simple game. It did take when I loaded it up to test, it did take me longer than I care to admit to realizing how it actually worked. But it's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. Again, very simple and not really 3D because again the obstacles only appear in a single box, but I'll let that slide. I'll let that one slide. But anyway, on to the next game. We only have two more to go actually. Let's play as I think I've played I live in fear of missing one. I've done that before. Or I've missed a game and someone's like, you never played my game, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But this is Worker Box Push by. Did we play Bug Shift? No, we didn't. We still need to play Bug Shift. But this is Worker Box Push by. We haven't played ISC Pioneer either. Good heavens. Never mind, we still got mini games to go. By Hi There 32123. A game about pushing boxes. And I realize now I forgot to time. What on earth? Timestamp Rattman. Darn. Hello. Glad to see you're recovering. Received a nasty hit in the head, didn't you? Oh, you don't remember who you are? You are a sentient Roomba on legs. Huh. Anyways, we have to get back to work. Quickly before boss catches us slacking. Hey you, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, sir. Ugh. You're lucky I'm feeling tired today. Bro, you and me both. Just get back to work. Alright, let's go. Let's play the game about boxes. It's got a surprisingly rich story. I feel like I don't have any sound on my end. I guess there isn't any. I feel like there should be though. I do not know how to box. I guess I push them into the little chute. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm basically a box pushing pro, pretty much. Yeah, a box. I've done some boxing in my time. You laugh, but I actually used to work a job where about 60% of my time was spent destroying boxes, building and then destroying boxes. So this may actually be my game. It was meant for me. The main difference between this game and my job was that my job didn't have the death chute. I guess no, it kind of did, and also the time did not go by nearly as fast in in my job. But I did get paid, I guess. So unless the creator of this game wants to drop me a few hours work. What does that say on there? Fatal? Oh, good, good. It'll be funny. I presume it's gonna stop at 5 p.m. the time, but it would be funny if it was just like, no, you have to just work here forever. It just goes all the way to midnight and then resets, and you never actually finish. I mean, I guess I started my shift at midday. I didn't start it at 9. So it's not a 9 to 5. It's like I'm on lunch or afternoon shift, I suppose. Let me get all those in there. Alright, it's almost 4 p.m. I can probably get one more box in there. There's no combo system or anything like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. This game is doing a great job of reminding me that I have to go to work tomorrow. Though I do not work in the box factory anymore, so, it's not bad. What do you think, boss? Can I talk to you? Well, I can. Wow, you already completed your quota. Yes. My my quota. Must kill. Must kill before 5 p.m., I presume. Unless I want overtime pay. Oh no, it keeps going. Must Kill. Yes. There we go. Do you think I get something for this? There we go. Do you think I get like an achievement for that? Do you think I get like an ending? I guess there's no one to relieve me of shift, is there? So, did you forget what you're supposed to be doing here? Kind of. No worries. I love helping out. For context, we work in an Android manufacturing facility. Me and the other guy's job is to build them and put them into neat boxes. However, sometimes there are defective parts. We put those aside. It is your job to pick them up and deposit them into the recycling thingy in the center. Make sense? I understand 100%. That's great. If you need anything, let me know. Also, boss should know more details about your job. Shame he's actually dead because you killed him. What do you think? You're just the guy. Okay, well, I've clearly messed this up by not putting by putting boxes instead of scrap in the recycling chute, and the, slightly less egregious error of murdering my boss just on shift and no one cares. Alright, let's get one more thing in there. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to assume there isn't anything more to this game. If someone knows anything more, let me know. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna call it for this one. There we go. Alright, so that was Worker Box Push, or a game about pushing boxes. I guess it depends. I think overall it was pretty. I mean, it's pretty simplistic, but I enjoyed the dialogue. I enjoyed the the lore, the story for what it was. I'm gonna assume it wasn't finished. I presume there was more that was planned, but for what it was, I liked it. Anyway, I realized that I was doing these in alphabetical order, and I was like, worm steroids is the last. But then I looked at my notes, and I haven't actually done um, ISC Pioneer, and I don't think Bug Shift either. I don't know if I just forgot to download those. I guess I did. Let me check my zips. Yeah, just give me a hot second while I become semi-competent. Let's put up the pre-stream screen, even though it's not we're not pre-streaming. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, we haven't got bug shift. Oh, it's called shift bug in the in the actual folder. And we haven't got ISC Pioneer. Everyone, everyone just like freeze your mental processes while I sort this out. Did I not download them? I feel like I did. I did. No, I did. I remember I tested it out. I just can't remember When? Or well, I can't remember what I called it, I guess. Skill issue on my part, I understand. Don't mind me, just pip installing some requirements here. I guess I didn't patch this one. 24 out of 25 ain't bad though. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Getting a lovely, no module named pygamelib.classes. This is just gonna, this is gonna be fantastic. I know it is. Let me double check. We might, I mean, this one is on the web. I might have to just play it on the web. Oh no, it actually does have a Windows download. I don't know why I'm bothering with the GitHub. Okay, that's just a skill issue on my part. For real, actually. I am genuinely trying to figure out why I did not have this game downloaded. I guess I just literally skipped it out or something. I am genuinely sorry. But you know, it prolongs the stream. It's more time we get to spend together. Isn't that a good thing? Alright, there we go. Let me just get the timestamp on this. And then we can go. There we go. Perfect. It's like nothing happened. It's like I definitely didn't. Oh, good heavens. It's like I definitely didn't have the game on the second monitor where no one can see it. Perfect. Go on, ISC Pioneer. You've done enough damage. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is finally ISC Pioneer, made by Tanguy, JFFFH, I'm Not L, and Yaroslav. And I do have that all written down, so I don't understand why I didn't download this game. I think I just had a moment. Mission. No active mission. Visit the nearest planet to get started. Okay, press F to dock at Earth. Ooh. Deliver 384 kilogram of iron to Io. Accept. Can I accept all of these? Is there a reason? I guess you can only accept one. And I'm going to guess the green arrow is IO. How's the sound mixing on this game? W to engage the main drive, A or D to rotate, space to shoot. Aw, yeah. Sound mixing is good? Alright, I am glad to hear that. I really hope this is taking me to IO, because I owe a great deal of money to some people, and I need that $9,085 reward. For this game, do not hesitate to use show map. Finfetst is M for map. Finally, we got some professionals. Don't go fast, you will overshoot. Oh yeah, I already did. Oh good heavens. I load up the map for 2 seconds and I've already overshot. Alright, let's slow ourselves down. I'm glad we've got some experts in chat. Perfect. Is the circled button, sorry, not button, jeez, planet on the map, our target? No. I'll give my neck a little break there. I can't wait to look at the stream replay of this, where 90% of it is just me hunched over. It's because I'm so into the game, you don't understand. V to change map mode. I like the idea of the map mode, I'm just not sure what the single line... Oh, shoot. I've overshooted it. Map mode does. I would like to complete at least one delivery before the end of time. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the iron at IO thing. It's whenever I look away, it's like, oh, now you've overshot it. So I've got to be on the ball here. No, that wasn't it. Right? No, that was it. There we go. I know I'm not supposed to go fast, but guys, come on. No. No. I'm so... Why is every game I play a space game that revolves around gravity? It's not fair. I should be good at working with gravity. I do it in real life all the time. And I've crashed into Jupiter. Oh my goodness. Okay. One more go. Deliver 118 kilograms of gold to Pluto. That one, please. Never mind. Deliver 283 kilograms of iron to Uranus. I would. Okay. Chat, am I just really bad? Okay, here we go. Turn on the map. Just one. It's been like 20 minutes already. One delivery. Just one single delivery. Problem is, I'm not sure how far away Io is because I don't do space. What do I think about the theme spatial? I'm gonna be honest. When I found out about it, I was like, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with spatial. Like, it's such a vague theme, but I think that's good. I think that provides a lot of interesting, like ideas. You can just come up with the, oh no, there is, oh no. You can get shot, you can come up with a lot of bizarre ideas with spatial, and we got those, right? We got like weird perspective games. We got the moving a cube in like three dimensions, all that stuff. But I was also really worried that there would just be a ton of space games, just a ton of space games. And I don't have like a problem with space games about being in space. But especially considering when I did ALIKuzgun, oh good heavens. There were the theme there was gravity, so there were a lot of space games. I was worried that there would just be a ton of games about like space shooters and space exploration games, which I was a bit fatigued on. And then there were them. That was what happened. So, I was a bit mixed on my thoughts about it. I was kind of worried that there would be a lot of space games, and then there were a lot of space games. What do you think about the games that made it about a space game? Oops, I think I've already made that clear. Exactly, I didn't anticipate it that they were related, but here they are. Yeah, I think. I mean, I did that the first when I did one of my first Ludum Dare. Listen to my old man spiel. When I was a lad, I did the Ludum Dare. I did a Ludum Dare with space, and I was like, oh, space. Of course, I'll just do outer space. I'll literally make a game where you just control a spaceship and have to get to a certain point. That's on Game Jolt, I think, that game. That is an old. I wonder if that game is still on there. Probably. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just make a game in space, right? Because of course you do. But then that's obviously what everyone else does because, it's simple and space is fun and spaceships are fun. So yeah, that's my weird rambling tangent regarding these games. And it's not that they're bad. It's not that they're bad at all. Like I've enjoyed the vast majority of the games I've played, even the ones I didn't really understand. They weren't frustrating, I just didn't understand them, which almost makes them more interesting to play as like novelty experiences. So it's not the fault of the games. It's my fault for playing 25 games in one go and having the theme coincidentally be very conducive to the same sort of games I played in another recent jam. Jam fatigue. I'm more of a marmalade guy. More of a curd kind of guy. More of a chutney kind of guy. I wanted to get one delivery in this game done, but I genuinely don't think I'm gonna manage it. I think I'm just too bad. I do like the concept. I just don't, especially since it's been 3.5 hours since this stream started. I just don't think I am good enough to really do it good like. But I do want to make at least one delivery. And then I think after this there's 3 more games? Which was my favorite game so far? Oh, well, of course it has to be ULTRAWARP. No. I mean, ULTRAWARP was good. It was fun. I got a bit frustrated by it, but that's just my fault. Come on. Delivery time. Did I do it? I did it, I think, right? That's a delivery. That counts. Look at that balance. I'm gonna run out of power and die. It was worth it though for $9,500. Nice. Nice. I don't know how to quit the game. But yeah, that was that was Pygame Spring Jam 2025 main. No. That was ISC Pioneer by, I already mentioned it, but why not mention it again? I'm not L, JFFFH, Tanguy, and Varoslav. I like the concept a decent amount. It's your sort of I don't want to say standard, but your sort of delivery, you know, style game where you're hopping between locations or whatever and encountering pirates. I feel like the main mechanic of having to balance your thrusters and sort of target everything right was a little too cumbersome to be fully enjoyable. Like, I appreciate it conceptually. I like the map views. I think if you were into that, and if you were better at the game also, you would probably enjoy it more. But for me, it did just feel like a lot of traveling through empty space. So I did have to, just overshooting things. So I did have to dock, pun intended, points for that. But I think I do like the idea of, everything besides that, besides the main mechanic, was quite well implemented with the missions. I didn't really get into the pirate fights, which is a shame, but I definitely liked the overall feel of the game. I think that was good. Anyway, to answer the which was your favorite game so far question, I don't know. It's a bit weird to answer that when there's like 2 games left. There's like Bug Shift and there's I'll do Bug Shift now. Bug Shift and Worm Steroids, but assuming those aren't masterpieces, which I mean they could be, I guess I'll just change my mind if they are. I'm not sure. I liked Packar. I liked Lands of Dunmatch, even though I didn't get it. Like I didn't really understand it fully. It's one of those games where you look at it and you're like, the concept. I feel like it inspires me. So I guess one of those 2. Did you play Holy Bullet? I did. That was McNieps, right? McNeep's game? Yeah, they came into the chat and I played it, and you were there, man, weren't you? I thought you were. Did you leave? Hi, McNeeps. We were just talking about you. What a coincidence. This game has a readme, and I'm really gonna read it because I'm a good little boy. All right, this is Bug Shift. All right, I got this. So you collect your charges, then you press Q to flip gravity. You see, and then you get killed by an enemy. I got this. Oh dear. This game really needs checkpoints. Oh no. Don't tell me it's a checkpointless platformer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I shouldn't be mean. I do like, this is interesting because I've played, you know, I played my fair share of gravity flipping platformers in my day. Haven't we all? But this is, I think, the first one I played with limited charges, where, oh dear, hold on, oh dear, where, you can't jump, which I think is interesting. So it's more of a puzzle game than a straight platformer, I guess I should say. That being said, I do not expect to get very far, because, oh goodness, because I am not good at platformers, you see. This is a well-established fact. This is basically, if you've watched any of these streams, or, I don't know, I guess just creepily looked over my shoulder when I play video games, it is a well-established fact that platformers are not my forte, as it were. And I worry greatly about my ability to play a platformer with no checkpoints. Pro Jam strat. Always put checkpoints in your game. Well, I guess you don't have to, but I appreciate them. This is unrelated to this game, so I'm not sure if I should really. There we go. Mention it. I feel like it's taking away the spotlight from this game, but I made a jam platformer game one time, back when I was a lad, and we sent it to people to test, me and the other guy making it, and they're like, this game needs checkpoints, like, what are you doing? And obviously I was like, we just need checkpoints, it's a skill issue, just get good at the game. Because of course, if you've just been playing and developing something non-stop for 3 days, obviously, of course, you're good at it. But they were very insistent, so I, you know, with like hours to go, I, you know, obviously made a checkpoint system where it would, you know, save and load state. But it was a bit of a hack job, obviously. So instead of like properly saving and loading the state, it would just like pickle or something like that. It would do some kind of, you know, weird scummy thing to just save the state of every object. And it would like work, and I was like, oh sweet. And I sent it off to people, and they would complain that like randomly items would disappear, or randomly, you know, things would be different. And I was so confused. I didn't understand. It was completely random. It didn't make any sense. It wasn't consistent. And that was the day I learned that you can't rely on an object's ID remaining the same. Like, I based everything off of, this is a Pygame game, of course. I based everything, you know, all the storage stuff on an object's ID. And I didn't realize that, I think in C, I don't know if it's still like this, but if I recall correctly, in CPython at least, an object's ID is just like where it is in memory. So if you know, delete it and try to recreate the object, the ID is going to be completely different. Sometimes it's going to be completely different. And obviously that messed me up. Dang. And it was just a funny story, because I was just desperately looking through, you know, CPython documentation, just getting so confused and frustrated. Anyway, weird tangent aside, with this game, Frankuo Gamer, oh hello, says the visuals are amazing. They are quite good. I like the background. I like the particles. I think the contrast of the visuals is very good. You have the white and blue for objects to pick up. You have the green for geometry, and you have the red for enemies. I mean, that's just color theory 101 there. But unfortunately, I don't think... I'll give it one more shot. Okay, I'll give it one more shot, and then I'm gonna move on. Because I do not think I am gonna make much progress in this game. Has anyone beaten this game? Anyone in chat? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it, unfortunately. I do like how it has a icon, though. Suspicious lack of games with icons, with custom icons today. So I do appreciate that. Anyway, that was Bug Shift. I thought it was very polished. I thought visually it was very clean. But, of course, you gotta have your checkpoints in your gravity platformers. That's what I always say. That's basically my motto. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that I say that. I'm just obsessed with checkpoints and gravity platformers. But I think if you just added those in, or maybe, you know, added like an easy mode, and another meme, add an easy mode. Added an easy mode for maybe where you have hit points or you infinite charges maybe. I think it would be better because, I mean, I do like the idea of more of a puzzle platformer as opposed to a straight platformer. But overall, I think that was enjoyable. And now we move on to, I believe, the last game. Did we play Loophole? To double check. Yes, we did. Seems hard. Seems hard to implement or seems hard to play? We played Perspecto. Played S.P.D.S. So it's just worm steroids, which is not a sentence I've uttered until today. Ooh, it's got a nice 3D. Ooh, right. I do like the parallax. By FinFet, why? They were in this chat earlier and they didn't say anything. Good heavens. FinFet, why? We could have played your game before. Ah, well, we'll play it now. Welcome. Press space or click to play. Thank you, I will. Oh, FinFet's still here. Okay, good. Hello, FinFet. I like your parallax. I like your parallax, G. You had just arrived. There. It's a shame, I mean, if someone would like to double check. Chat, more homework for you. Double check if this is the last game. But it's a shame, the chat's more active now. We're almost at the end. Because, for a while, there wasn't really anyone talking. Except for my guy, Axis. But to actually talk about, you know, the game, as opposed to the stream, I'm liking it. I just said I like the parallax. Another space game, but this one's in 3D, kind of, so it's like 3D space, man. That's cool. Oh, is the health you lose based on the segments left? That's kind of fun. Alright, who in chat, now that chat is more active, who in chat has beaten it, well, has played this game? And if so, what's your high score? I want to feel good about myself and beat at least one high score. Never mind though. That balls look good, but how the fuck do you beat this? I should not have swore there. I'm sorry. It's the stream's ruined. Oh no. How TF do you beat this? I don't think you can. I think it's score-based. How's my, audio mixing, by the way? Can you hear me violently swearing loud enough? But yes, I agree. No jokes. The balls look very good. And it's, surprisingly performant. This laptop is pretty good. It's got a pretty good CPU. It's not like a gamer laptop, but it's better than my desktop in most ways. But even so, I'm liking... It's running very smoothly. Oh, and the, I just realized the, thrusters have parallax as well. There are actually 6 levels. Oh... When you like zoom forward, is that you changing level? You made it for web, so you optimized it a bit. Look, 99% of the fun of Pygame is pretending you're in the 90s and having to manually optimize the lidding. The lives are for the ship. Yeah, I think. I love a good optimized game. Hear me out. Here's my second amazing jam idea of the day. Pygame jam where everyone makes the exact same game. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, 960. Okay, one more attempt to break 1,000. Everyone makes the exact same game, or like almost the exact same game. But your score is based purely on how many frames per second you can get. I guess it's like a weekly challenge style thing, isn't it? Gotta bring back those weekly challenges, but it's difficult. I don't know if it's intentional. I think the game would... Maybe there's also one on web. It shows up on web. But I think having some kind of cursor to show where your shots are gonna go in... Well, I guess it wouldn't be a cursor-based thing, but some kind of line or something to show where your shots are gonna go in 3D space. I mean... I guess that's part of the challenge, but... Oh, darn. But, especially at a distance, it can be quite hard to tell. Which is why I'm going to die. So... Aw, dang. Well... I did not succeed. But... 1,190, that's over 1,000. Good in my book. Alright, so that's Worm Steroids by FinFet. Oh my god, my ship's taking damage. I gotta get out of here, man. You did well. The creator of Worm Steroids tells me I did well, and that's enough for me. Alright, the music seems created for this game. Yes, I believe so. What was the game? I need to double check before I do my ratings. What was the game that used pre-made music? Which you're not allowed to do. Naughty, naughty. Oh, what was the game that got disqualified for, violating the rules regarding Pygame usage. It didn't use Pygame enough. I did say I would play that one. I will play it. I'll play it and give feedback. Thought it was for OpenGL. Yeah, I think it only really used Pygame as like a window manager. I can't remember what it was called. I will play that one. I did say I would. Not on stream though, because the stream is currently getting on for 4 hours, and also it's technically not a thing. ASSS, was that what it was called? You're not just swearing in chat. Okay. Yeah, I will play that one, but not on stream. But I think with that, that's all the games. Alien Gun, Bottomless Door, Capsule Star, Del Space, EchoSpace. Just want to make sure. Amazing Spatial Station. Amazing Spatial Stations. ULTRAWARP, watching 3D. I think that's all of them. Okay, so I think that marks the end of the stream. I almost feel tempted to just boot up a random game to make it to 4 hours, but I don't see the point. Um, so that was me playing all the games for these jeez, the Pygame Spring Jam 2025. I think there were a lot more games than last time. There were only like 15 or something for Astronomical Spatial Stationary Station. My God, I think pronouncing that is half the challenge. How many games were there for what was the latest jam? Fall Jam 24. There were only 15 games last time compared to 27 submissions. I played 25 of them. I presume the other two were EQ'd. But I'll probably play them anyway and just give some private feedback. Did I play Loophole? Guys, did we play Loophole? Yes, we did. Feel paranoid. But I'm glad to see that the jams aren't dead. Because I do enjoy playing all the games. I think it's really fun to see what everyone is playing. I really like Pygame. It's always nice to sort of keep a finger on the pulse of the Pygame meta, as it were. But I really enjoy playing all these games, even the ones that I didn't really understand. Um, and I really appreciate everyone who showed up to watch. Thanks for everyone who commented or just lurked or just used me as lovely sleepy background noise. I hope I don't look too much like an idiot for doing this the whole time. And I hope my audio mixing was slightly less cursed than usual. But thanks for everyone. Thanks for everyone. Thanks to everyone for showing up. I'm gonna leave before I mess up more of my big talky brain and stuff. But anyone who must inform me of how to play any of the games that I didn't understand or wants to flex their amazing scores or whatever, feel free to just ping me in jam discussion. I'll be there. But for now, that's everything, and I will see you next time there's another Pygame jam. Of course I'm gonna stream the next one.